Find a space where you most likely won't be disturbed, although if there are a few distractions, this is fine also. Taking any seated position that is most comfortable for you, a position that supports your intention to remain attentive and awake. Begin by simply becoming more aware of the breath, the sensation of the breath coming into the body and then falling away. See if it's possible to simply feel this with no interpretation, no analysis, no opinions on this. Simply feel it. You will notice, as we become more aware of our breath, it naturally deepens. There is no need to force deep breath in or to push those deep breaths away. Simply remain aware of the breath, noticing it naturally deepens itself. Becoming aware of all of the sounds around you and the sound of the rain. And just for this time now, we are simply going to become aware of these sounds. See if it's possible to simply listen. No interpretation, no analysis, no opinions, no feelings about the sounds. Simply listen to the sounds as they are. If from time to time we feel a little uncomfortable physically, this is okay. This is no problem. If we need to shift and move, this is fine. If we find our thoughts have wandered to the future, to the past, or to our present life situation, this is okay too. But just for this time now, if we find our thoughts have wandered, we simply return our attention back to the body, the breath, and the sounds around us. Seeing if it's possible to simply feel the sensations in the body, the sensation of the breath coming in and falling away. A pure feeling, without analysis or interpretation, simply feeling what is. Simply hearing sound as it is. Taking this period of silence now to settle in to this pure seeing, pure awareness, pure feeling. And there is no need to worry whether we are getting it right or getting it wrong. These are merely thoughts, merely projections. It is simply not possible to get this wrong. settling in to a feeling of deep presence. Recognizing here there is no past. Anything that has been and gone will never return. The past can only exist in your mind as memory, and all memories occur in the present moment. Taking this time with a sense of friendliness to yourself to simply drop the past. All of it. Painful or hurtful memories, or even pleasant memories. Just for this time now, drop all of the past. Noticing this is actually quite easy. The past, after all, does not exist. Whether it was 2 minutes ago or 200 years ago, it has been and gone, never to return. So too here, we can drop all thoughts of the future. The future, after all, does not exist. It is merely a projection, an imagination, a fantasy. The future never actually arrives. By the time the future gets here, it will still be the present moment. Returning attention back to body and breath and the sounds around us in the here and now. With these thoughts of past and future safely dropped, we can simply remain here in the present moment, knowing that we are not ignoring the past or ignoring the future. We have simply recognized that these things are false. They are illusions. We are secure and confident knowing that it is only ever now. And anything that happens now can be dealt with simply and immediately. So simply remain here. Being aware of that deep breath, being aware of the body, feeling purely all of these sensations, listening without judgment or thought, simply remaining open, spacious and clear. Nothing to be done, nowhere to go, no one to be, simply what is now. Thoughts will arise from time to time to try and take your attention away. You do not need to pay any attention to these thoughts. Simply ignore them. Thoughts are much like clouds passing in the sky. They come, they stay a while, and then they are gone. We can be aware of these thoughts, notice these thoughts, recognize these thoughts, but pay them no attention. Simply allow them to drift on by. Remain open, empty, spacious, and clear. Recognizing here that you are not the clouds. You can observe the clouds, watch them, and see them. But these clouds come and go. You are the sky in which the clouds appear. In this way, you are the light of awareness in which thoughts appear. Watching these thoughts, being aware of these thoughts, it becomes clear that you are not these thoughts. They have no power to harm you. Yours is the power of attention. You can simply choose not to pay attention to these thoughts. Simply and powerfully keeping attention on the body and breath. No previous moment, no next moment, just this moment now. Remain anchored in this present place by focusing attention on the body and breath, remaining open, spacious, clear and pure, like the sky. Many thoughts may appear. This is fine. They may be dark thoughts, worried thoughts, stressed thoughts, or they may be happy thoughts, excited thoughts, joyful thoughts. They are all just thoughts. Temporary illusions. They come and go. We can simply allow them to come and go. Take some time now to simply observe. Even noting which thoughts arise. Recognize how the mind tries to pull you away from the present moment. Recognizing future and past does not exist, we can fully realize there is nothing to worry about. as we begin to come to the end of the meditation, notice here the mind's tendency to want to rush forwards to the next moment. Simply stay here, anchored in the body and breath, recognizing the future does not exist. All of the infinite things the mind can conjure up to worry you and stress you out are simply fantasies, projections and images. They occur in the present moment and have no inherent power to harm you at all. All you must do is remain attentive to the present, recognizing thoughts for the illusory nature that they are. Taking 5 final deeper breaths now. Do not be tempted to rush or to force. Leave some space for yourself. When you choose to reopen your eyes and bring yourself back into the waking world, notice the mind wishes to rush back to our stressful life situations, rushing to get back involved with things. Do not be so quick to get involved. Take some time to stay present. Appreciate things as they are, without projection, without fantasy, without opinion, without thought. A simple appreciation of what is. Feeling a deeper inner space of stillness, an inner silence as you move about the world with a renewed, deeper appreciation of what is. Remembering at all times, it is only ever now.